I contacted the casting director and I have a callback tomorrow. And luckily, it was very accommodating, so I could do it, you know, over a live meeting online instead of in person, which I'm very thankful for because honestly, I have a lot of things going on this week, mostly self-imposed, but I have schoolwork to do. I just woke up and I did my workout, and then I finished my meal prepping, so I don't have to cook for a little while now. I can just, heat up my food or just eat it cold. And I got my coffee. It's delicious. In order to make sure that I'm ahead before I go on vacation next week, I'm gonna try to, because I'm gonna get myself all done up for the thing tomorrow, I might as well try to record my speeches tomorrow, which means I need to finish writing them today. And then I also will have to record them, and I think the recording that I do I was just going to use the same recording that I did for my speech as for the YouTube video I'm going to put up for them, because I feel like the scripts are pretty decent. I think I'll just do a voiceover. I'll just voice over through it, and I might use some clips of me talking, because for the school stuff, it just feels kind of rushed and I tend to ramble. And then I have a comic contest thing due on Sunday. And I'm honestly, kind of worried because I haven't done most of the work for it. Luckily, the way I'm going with it is very different. I'll explain it later when I have it. But, which means I don't have true line art. I'm going to be using sketches, but I want some of the sketches to be more line arty, so they're solid. So they contrast the background that is a sketch, if that makes sense. That's what I have to do. So I guess I should get to it. So I did all the homework that I really need to do today. I still need to print my speech so I can practice, rehearsing it so I can film it tomorrow. Decided not to work on the persuasive speech yet because I can do it after the comic contest, because that deadline is on Sunday. So I think I'm going to be working on that for the rest of the day until I have class later. But I ended up getting a lot of my doctor's stuff scheduled, and then found out that one of my referrals from my doctor goes to a place that doesn't take my insurance. So I'm going to have to deal with that. But I'll deal with that later. I made another cup of coffee. Delicious. It's weird, huh? So I'm gonna go work on my comic contest entry, and I have a lot of drawings to do that are gonna be difficult, so I'm gonna do that and listen to some Brandon Sanderson and absorb his information so I can actually write some stories when I'm done, which is gonna be the characters that are involved in this comic that I'm using as, this fun little exercise and potential, entry. I'm also going to be using them in my story that I'm excited to write. So, yeah. So it's a new day. I ended up spending most of my day yesterday working on my comic, and then I went to class and I did some writing while my sister was dancing, and then I tried out another dance studio and it was amazing, and I really hope I can go there in the fall. But yeah, so that was really fun, and then I got back and I ate some food real quick, and then I did some more work on my comic, completely forgetting to edit my video from yesterday. And then I went to sleep at midnight, and then I woke up at 7 very leisurely, and I did my workout. My mom is moving, so I had to move my car out of the way, and then I'm gonna have to help her in a little bit and move some stuff into the truck. But I just got myself all done up because I have two audition things to do today. I have one that's like an actual live meeting, and then I have another thing to film. This one's easy. It's literally one line. It's a little bit of acting. I just have to be a waitress. So it'll be very simple. But I have that, and then I have to film myself doing my speech. Just the beautiful stories color can tell. And it's all printed out on cardstock because we ran out of normal paper. But yeah, comb my hair, getting all ready. It's still not totally ready, but that's okay. But I have that to do, and then I decided I'm not going to be using that specific script. I'm gonna clean it up a bit, and then I'll redo a voiceover where I'll actually make it into a YouTube video, because I feel like it was written pretty well, but because I had to meet these certain requirements for the class, it makes it a little weird. So I'll just be taking those things out, and it'll make it easier. But I have that to do, and then I have to finish up my comic. So if I turn around my camera, you can see what I've been working on. Little work in progress at a glance. I'm going to be using 3D models to draw over for some of it. So I've done all the ones that don't require it so far. But some of the poses that I had are just way too difficult. But, but I drew guys without. Here's what it looks like behind the scenes. I'm coloring her first, but isn't he adorable? I just love him. I love him so much. And I did his sketch. The storyboard was originally different, but I'm taking creative liberties to make things happen faster. Isn't this, like, it's gonna look so different when it's done, because it's literally just the coloring and stuff. But it's inspired by a little bit of surrealism, hence why I could get away with the wonky looking cityscape. But I think it works. And then I'm going to add mist and things to make it look more dreamlike. I literally hate this drawing. Where did she go? But people just scroll, so it literally won't matter at all. I'm gonna go work on it. Alright, let's see where this day goes. So I just finished a writing sprint with Abby Emmons. I meant to be doing these every week, but I didn't end up doing them. This is the first one I did, and I was curious how much I could write. It's technically 2 hours. She does 25-minute sprints with some breaks. Even during the breaks for a couple, I actually just wrote through them, but then the other breaks I kind of went into the writing sprint a little bit, but it is effectively like 2 hours of writing, a little less. And I was able to write 3,550 words in 2 hours. So that felt pretty good. I got a lot of writing done, and then I realized a lot of stuff about the story that I need to work on. So I did that. I also recorded my one of the auditions that I got for a self-tape, and then I did the recording for my school speech thing. So I have to edit both of those and then submit them. And then I didn't get any more work done on the comic because I decided to do the writing thing, and now I'm like, oh, I could keep writing. I feel like I could forever keep writing. So I think I'm gonna stop there because I'm hungry again. I need to eat my food. I'm gonna stop there so I can work on my comic a bit more. But I think it's good that I still have the motivation to keep writing, because that means when I go into it next time, I should be like, okay, this is what I was feeling was gonna happen next, right? So I ended up writing like 3 different scenes because I realized I felt like I needed to go back to establish something that happened earlier, because I was like, oh, I haven't written that yet. I'm writing a little out of order. I don't normally do that, but I kind of am. This story is all kinds of strange. I'm gonna have to go back and fix a lot in the second draft, but that's all right. I'm gonna get there. I didn't end up having the call back because he hadn't responded, so don't know what's happening with that. But I have a class later, and all in all, today has been a pretty successful day. All right, well, I'll see you for the next one.